Work from home or work on-site? Ano kaya ang mas maganda? Yan ang pag-uusapan natin sa araw na ito.
Videos that will make you wealthy and debt-free.
Hi there, this is Shinkitan, your pambansang wealth coach. Nako, painit-init pa itong debate na ito. Nako, itong work from home or work on-site. Hati po ang mga professionals, no? Dito po sa Pilipinas. But before we take side, okay, pag-usapan muna natin ang pros and cons, no? Tignan natin yan from a professional level, economic level, mental level, emotional level, and then magbigay tayo ng balanse, okay? Balance, perspective, and opinion. So, ready na ba kayo? Pag-usapan muna natin ang, syempre, yung work from home. Ang ibig sabihin ng work from home, sa bahay ka na magtatrabaho at kikita ka po doon, di ba? Ano po yung mga pros professionally? Siyempre, flexible ang time. Pagkatapos niyan, yung environment mo, sanay ka na. At the same time, ang sarap eh. Sarap talaga pag nasa bahay ka eh. Hindi ka talaga gigising ng maaga. Diba? You can work at your own pace. Pero siyempre naman, ano naman po ang cons? Ang cons naman, pagka professionally, wala kang structure. Ang hirap i-separate minsan ang professional life with personal life. And then, team collaboration, mawawala siya. FYI, just to give you a perspective, may study po na ginawa ang Stanford University. Yung mga remote workers or work from home are 13% more productive compared to on-site counterparts. Again, this is not my opinion. This is a study by Stanford University. Pero babalansehin din natin. Mayroon ding study na cons. 41% ng remote workers experience high level of stress compared to work on-site, especially sa mga tao hindi kaya na mag-isa. Walang makausap, walang mapagtanungan. So, right now, let's talk about yung work on-site naman in terms of professionalism, no? Ang pros, syempre, clear structure, may routine, nandyan yung team members, kung gusto makausap, may professional environment. And ito naman ang reality. Syempre, according to the Philippine Institute of Development Studies or PIDS, 73% ng mga employers must prefer na work on-site. Pero ang cons naman po nito, pag nag-work on-site ka, commuting time. FYI, person who commutes every single day must spend at least 3 to 4 hours per day. 4 hours na lang times 20, that's 80 hours divided by 24, that's 3 days in a month. Times 12 months, that's 1 month in a year na nawawalang oras para sa empleyado. Siyempre, aside from that, ang professional, ano naman yan, cons naman, office politics, diba? At saka, siyempre, kailangan mong magpakita araw-araw. So, yan po yung professional impact for work on-site and then work from home. Right now, let's talk about economic impact. Work from home, syempre naman, wala ka ng commute, wala ka na babayaran sa mga pag-grab, pa-angkas, pa-jeep, pa-taxi, pa-bus, pagkain, at the same time work attire. Alam nyo ba, according to BPI Economic Research, normally, ang ginagastos mo pagkain, pamasahe, lahat will average at least 10 to 15,000 pesos per month. Yan po ang maiipon po ninyo additional. So, lagyan mo na sa 10,000 times 12, that's 120,000 pesos extra income. Maganda ba siya? Maganda, o naman. Pero may cons. Siyempre, bukas ka ng aircon, dagdag electricity, internet, di ba? At the same time, siyempre, yung networking opportunities mo may affect your career growth. Now, let's go to the work on-site in terms of economics naman. Siyempre, ang advantage na sa site ka, wala kang babayaran na kuryente, wala kang aircon, tapos you can use company resources. Kung may problem solving, may makakausap ka agad. Ito ang reality. 62% according to JobStreet Philippines of employees have better opportunities for career advancement kung naka-work on-site. Bakit? Kasi nakikita ng boss, di ba? Nakikita yung performance. Siyempre, kung may upside ng work on-site, and siyempre, meron downside din. Ang downside, siyempre, commuting, meals, diba? Siyempre, gagastos. Yun yung sinabi kanina, nawawala naman sa'yo sa income mo na sa 10 to 15,000 pesos per month. Not also counting, siyempre, yung time loss. So right now, let's talk about the mental and emotional state of a work from home. Pros, siyempre, familiar environment, matindi talaga ang nare-reduce sa stress, traffic, and siyempre, more time with family. And yung office politics na araw-araw na ayaw mo makita ang nakakainis mo mga office mate, siyempre nababawasan. And then again, statistics according to Upwork, 79% of the Filipinos workers, they have an improvement now with their work-life balance when they work from home. Pero may cons din yan. Ano naman pong cons ng mental and emotional work from home setup? Isolation. Or may mga iba, hindi kaya ng work-life balance kasi nga parating na sa bahay, nauutusan. At may possibility ng burnout. Bakit? Wala kasing schedule 9 to 5. Minsan hanggang alas 10 na nagtatrabaho pa. Now, let's talk about work on site, yung mental and emotional state, no? Ang pros. Siyempre, may interaction, tapos may time limit, di ba? Tapos environment, okay siya. Pero ano naman yung cons? Ang cons naman, siyempre naman, may office politics, less time with family, di ba? Kung papasok ka talaga. Ito naman ang statistics. According to Pulse Asia survey, 58% of on-site workers feel more stress compared naman sa mga tao na nagwo-work from home. Kaya kung titingnan po natin, lahat pong side may pros and cons. Ano ba talagang mas okay? Well, actually, walang mas okay. Depende yan kung ano po ang babagay sa personality mo. Like for example, just give you some perspective, yung mga work from home opportunities like IT professionals, writers, digital marketers, graphic designers, customer service, or let's say assistant, taga-set ng appointment, pwede mo i-work from home yan. Pero may mga iba naman talaga na hindi mo pwedeng i-work from home. Diba? Dapat work on-site lang. Healthcare workers, retail staff, factory workers, o if not, embalsamador ka. O, diba? Alangan sabihin mo, work from home na lang, padala nyo na sa bahay, doon ko na lang sila ayusan at may make-upan. Diba? Weird siya. Kaya at the same time, also, it all depends kung ano yung personality type mo. Pag ikaw, mahilig ka sa tao, makipag-usap, makipag-chika, work on-site ka. Kung gusto mo ng structured environment kasi kulang ka sa disiplina, work on-site ka. Kung ikaw naman, gusto mo talaga yung talagang may time limit, edi work on-site ka. Pero kung ikaw, gusto mo ng freedom, di ba? Self-motivated ka, introvert ka, gusto mo lang kausap mo sarili mo, and work from home ka. So, alin ba sa mas maganda? Work from home or work on-site? Ang sagot dyan, depende sa'yo. No one-size-fit-all solution. Both has its own merits, both has its own challenges. Ang pinakamalaga kung saan ka magiging productive, saan ka kikita, saan ka masaya, dun ka. Kaya nga ikaw, tatanungin ka, ikaw naka-experience ka ba ng work from home or work on-site? Ano masasabi nyo? Please share your thoughts right now and comment sa comment section. And if you find this video helpful, alam na this. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. At tandaan, tamang karunungan, tamang disiplina, ang susi sa pagyaman.